Good morning. Welcome to another video. So you might have seen this video about the stripper, crimping and cutting tool Parkside versus the Stanley Fatmax. But now I received this 2-jar crimping tool from KAIWEETS. It's a 210 piece wire connector crimping plier, which we're gonna take to the test in this video. So this crimping tool has 2 jaws, which you can replace. On the back side, there's a small guide how it works. And as we can see, it's Chinese manufactured. Let's open up the box and see how good this tool performs. So this video is sponsored by KAIWEETS. They sent me the tool for free. They asked me to take a look at it. Well, that's what we're gonna do now. First we take it out of the box, see what's inside. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see the difference in the connections between this ones and the KAIWEETS tool. And if you have seen the video about the Stanley and Parkside tool, you could see the connection it made. And we're gonna take a look if this tool is doing a better job, because sometimes these ones come loose. So here is a 210 pieces connector box, heat shrink wire connectors, insulated nylon connectors, all kinds are in there. I'm going to show you here. Many sorts. Nice. The plier. And the jaws opened up immediately. So it comes with 2 types of jaws. You can see the sizes there. This is a H5. And the connector size. And the other jaws, it's a H1, 1, 2 and 5. I never used a tool like this, but let's see. They're easy to install. They only fit one way, as you can see. This one on the bottom. Push the button here and it slides in and it locks in position. Very nice. And if you want to change it, you just push the button again and it will release. And you can put the other ones in. They only fit one way. They have this slider in this form. And immediately they are in place. On first sight it feels very good, very proper. So let's attach some connectors. All the connectors are in here. Let's start with these. Now these are insulated connectors, and if I look at the manual, you can see here you use the H5, which is applied. It's this one. And if you use a heat shrink connector, one like these, you use the H1. So we start with the H5. It's already attached. So as I said in previous video, make sure it's stripped well. Put it all the way in till it pops out a little bit like this. Now what I really like is when you put the connector in, it just holds it. It doesn't fall out. Then you can stick the wire in. Like that. All the way through. And then you just push it. And that's a very proper connection. Wow. That's better than the other ones. Let me show the difference. Let me show the difference. So this is with the other crimping tools. You can see it's bent here. Show the difference. This is the KAIWEETS connection. I think this is a way proper connection. I really like it. Let's attach some more. Let's try it with this one. The wire is in. That's a very proper connection. That's really strong. So as you could see, I used the 2.5 and the 0.5 1.5. And this is the 2.5. It's very well attached. I don't have to shake. It's very well attached, as you can see. Very strong. You cannot get this off. And then the 0.5 1.5. That's even stronger attached. I prefer this connection. So you can play a little with that to see if you're using the right size, because the sizes are on these connectors, as you can see. But for me, it's never clear which one to use in which jaw. Just trying to show you the difference between these two. So this is with the smallest jaw, and this is with the middle one. The 2.5 and the 0.5 1.5. Let's apply another one. As you can see, that's not so tight. Give it another press with the smaller one. That's how I like it. I don't want connectors to come loose. Well, I'm not an electrician, but sometimes you need to connect wiring, 12 volts for your car radio or stuff like that. And then you want to make sure it's proper attached. So the working of the plier, you can push it and then it locks. It locks, it locks, it locks, it locks until the end. Then you give your last pressure and then it will release again. But let's say if you don't want to give it the maximum force and you've reached your force here, you can just release it here. Let's try it with the other jaw and some shrink connectors. Put the other jaws in. As I said, only fits one way. When you want to attach them, you have to push the button and then it locks, as I said before. 1, 2, and 5. Okay. What I'm always asking myself is there a size on these things which I can match? Well, let's just try it. Putting in this one. Twist it a little bit until the end. So what I've done now, I set it to the end of the shrink tube. Pressing it all the way. Needs to come out. That's going no, this is so strong, that's going nowhere. That's a nice connection. That's a very nice connection. And then you can, with a heat gun or a lighter, you can shrink the tube. Then it all will close up. But I'm going to try to put this one on the other side. Put it in here. See if we can make a proper connection again. Putting it all at the end of the shrink tube. Then I close it. And then it's tight now. Then I push the wire in very well. Then I push the wire in very well again. It jumped out. And then I just press. Let's see if we have a proper connection now. It's going nowhere. Try if I can pull it apart. I cannot pull it apart. It's just so tight, this connection. Very nice. And they also have the really big ones here. There is no size on it. But on the box you can see it. I discovered. So I'm gonna put these in here. I hope I gave you a good look at this KAIWEETS crimping tool. I do like it. Of course, it's your opinion what you think about it, but I'm gonna use this one instead of the other ones I showed you before. Very nice, it makes pretty good connections, very strong. And it's very easy that you can change the jaws. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't come in a box to store it. You always have these loose tools in your tool bag or tool case. So if it was in a small case, would be very nice, but it makes very good connections. Of course, you have to find out which one to use. But if you have the right one, then it makes very good connection. It won't come loose. It just won't come loose. I didn't have any fail with a connection. So for me, it's a big plus, very good tool. But let me know in the comments what you think about it. I like it. I had no failures. All connections were made good. It's just find out a little bit which jaw you need to use, but that's in the manual. So for now, I hope I gave you a good look at this product. If you want one of these, I will put a link in the description so you can order one. So I hope you like this tool. If you like this tool, please give it a like. If you have any questions or thoughts, drop it in the comments. Questions will always be answered, and maybe your question will be ending up in one of my question and answer videos. If you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel now and be notified about new videos. For now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in next video.